So here's a question you might not hear often. Should Driving Empire add crates back? Now, I'm going to quickly go ahead and say they should not add the Robux crates back. So, if you didn't see my video a couple of days ago, which was how Driving Empire, is what it's at right now, basically you'll know crates started this whole removal thing and stuff like that. So, I don't really think Driving Empire should add the Robux side of it. But if you go to, say, Forza, they have something called a wheel spin or a super wheel spin. And in this, you can get a special version of a car, say the Forza Horizon edition of the Sesto Elemento in Forza Horizon 5. And then you can get also some other little cars in the wheel spin. Now, these don't actually cost in real life money. The only way to get these wheel spins is actually just by completing the game and stuff like that. Like literally completing challenges, completing quests, doing races, and you get these wheel spins. Now, like I said, I don't think Driving Empire should add gambling crates as in Robux stuff back. So I don't think we should see crates for 650 Robux back to the game. But I do think something kind of similar to Forza's wheel spin thing could be actually kind of cool to the game. So you already know, Driving Empire does have some Driving Empire editions. I don't know why the other one doesn't show up. But basically, they have this TVR here. This is a Driving Empire edition. Now, I don't know really what makes it different to someone who could do this in real life, but it is still cool that Driving Empire has their own edition. And I've got this here. So, if we go ahead and look here, this, even though it's a special edition, it is still a Driving Empire edition. We go here. This is a special edition, but it's a Driving Empire edition. Driving Empire edition. Well, this is in the name, Driving Empire edition. And to be honest, I do kind of like the wrap. It's kind of cool. Other than the front here. I don't know why they added that bit here, but the side is cool. But all of these special editions are Driving Empire editions. So I don't see why Driving Empire couldn't have, a special edition to be in a wheel spin kind of thing. Now, I do think if we were going to have a wheel spin kind of thing to come back to the game, whatever, I do think we would need a whole revamp on the daily quests. I think we just need a whole revamp for the quest stuff, because this just sucks, to be honest. You get 8k for completing one multiplayer circuit race, and if you do the circuit race in general, you get 25k. It's really not all too worth it, to be honest. And they've removed the weekly quest kind of thing. So if you don't remember, they had daily quests, and then they had weekly quests with this. But then they revamped this just to add the playtime rewards, and then that's it. They didn't add anything else with this. Which, to be honest, to me, I think is really dumb, because the weekly quests were actually really cool to come to the game. They were really helpful for players. And if you remember, now this was actually after a little bit, but this was still with the premium crates. They had a quest feature which gave you keys, which obviously let you open crates. Now, I don't know if Driving Empire would add the exact same thing back. I don't know if they would add keys to open crates to add a wheel spin kind of thing. But to be honest, I do kind of want a wheel spin kind of thing to come back. I really don't want a Robux option, and I doubt players want a Robux option as well. Honestly, if Driving Empire added a Robux crate option back to the game, Driving Empire might be done again. Because even though they have licensed cars now, why would you want to spend gambling for a car when you can get it straight up? But if it's free and you can get the stuff by playing the game, kind of like Forza, I think people would actually like that. Because they can't say, oh, Driving Empire is pay to win and stuff like that. Because it's not. Because you have to play the game to actually get the car, or have a chance to get the car. Because in Forza, you can't buy the Sesto Elemento, or well, you can. But you can't buy the Forza edition in the shop. You can only get it from the wheel spin. Now, if Driving Empire was going to add a wheel spin for, quests and stuff like that, I do think they need to make the car actually special and better than a counterpart in-game. So, for example, we have the Koenigsegg, Jesko in-game. We have that. Say, for example, the Koenigsegg Jesko was going to be in the Wheelspin. Now, hear me out on this. They should add a version, kind of like a Hydra spec or an Odin spec or something like that, for Drowning Empire, and it actually be not significantly better, because the Jesko is already crazy overpowered. I do think it should be a little bit better than the Jesko at the moment, just because it would be a special edition. Now, the rates should be very, very low, to be honest. Maybe not, like, obviously crazy low, where you have to spend, like, 10,000 times just to get it. But I do think they should be low enough to be able to, like, still spend significantly amount of time actually playing the game. But you kind of get it quickly, if you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. You still have to spend time playing it to getting it, but you can actually get it not by playing, you have to play like 10 hours just to have a chance to get it or something like that. I still think, like, maybe not the Jesko because it's like, a really good example, but if we were going to have a special edition, I think it should just perform better, because we have the special editions in game now, but none of them are actually any better than the other counterparts. The only difference is that they have a rep, which I think is really dumb. Like, their special editions, they should be better than the counterparts already in game, kind of thing. But I think the TVA is the actually only one that is, like, different, I guess, maybe. Also, I don't know why it's got a green backing when all these editions are, like, purple. Like, I don't know why this is the green one. Green is for car packs now. But anyway, they do need to change that. I want to quickly say again, I don't think Robux crates should come back to the game. I really don't think they should be coming to the game again. But I would like to see some kind of wheel feature in game. I would like to see some kind of quest revamp. Now, there is actually so much stuff that they could do with a quest revamp they could actually bring to this. I was talking to WishTap a little bit ago, and I kind of brought this up in a different video. But WishTap was asking if we would like a different currency to come to the game. Now, here's to say I don't personally want another currency to come to the game. But if that was going to come to the game, they could add the different currency as a reward you get from daily quests or weekly quests and stuff like that. And then that'd be a way how you open Wheelspins and stuff like that. Now, to be honest, I don't think Roblox card games should have a different currency. Like, cash is all you need. You don't need some, like, diamonds or something like that. It's not a simulator game. I know Driving Empire is, like, simulating driving, but it's still a little different. Like, you're simulating in real life kind of thing. So diamonds, it's just, I don't think we need another currency. But if we were, it would kind of make sense. Or they could just simply bring back what they did have before, which was keys. Which I don't really think was a bad idea. You could do daily quests and weekly quests for basically opening a premium thing for free. Now, you did have to collect 10 keys, because obviously it was still Robux. But if Driving Empire added the keys back, they could do 10 keys for a super wheel spin, and then 1 key just for a new normal wheel spin. Which, to be honest, I think is kind of good. Like, the super wheel spin will have a higher chance to get, rewards. And also there could be some dealership cars put in the, wheel spin kind of thing, because Forza has that as well. If you spin the wheel in Forza, you get like some cars sometimes that are already in the shop for Forza. So Driving Empire could do the same to maybe help new players, but I don't want Robux crates coming back, sorry. I don't mind if we had a wheel spin feature where you could get it for free, because it would actually, be nice for players and stuff like that. But I do want to know your guys' take on this, because I know some of you will, like this idea, and then some of you won't like this idea at all, which is fair. But I just want to know your guys' take on this to see if, because it's an idea for an update for Driving Empire in the future, possibly, if people do like the idea of free kind of crates, not Robux at all. If they added Robux, the game, don't add it. Don't think about it, Driving Empire. But yeah, that's about it. Tell me what your thoughts on this is and are and stuff like that, and have a good day.